God mode Arlecchino time. We've made it back up to raising mode. Got to get some chunks here real quick. We have everything for 80 as well. Can craft 4 from our purples. Then let's just get 6 more purples and we can do that. Even less farming than I thought, literally just 34 rainbow roses. So be right back. Beep. That was a lot less painful than I thought it would be actually, but yeah, I've been preparing the last few days. Of course, we got to give her her signature weapon as well, and we are going to rebuild her most likely in the same way we did for raising mode, just with the gladiator. I got some people telling me her signature set or the other set in that domain is going to be good for someone coming up, and that's cool and all, but I don't make recommendations based on what some future character may or may not want. I'm only talking about Arlecchino here, and I still think gladiator is close enough to her signature that I'm just going to recommend that as opposed to spending, you know, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 resin on getting an equally good set. Obviously, if you decide to like put your entire account's focus on Arlecchino, making her as best as you can, then sure, maybe the resin is worth it for you. Anyway, we do have a lot of gladiator pieces with a lot of promise. If it can avoid flat def, it's going to be good regardless. There it goes to flat def. What a surprise. Energy recharge again. She does need some energy recharge, but I'd much prefer one of the crit stats, please. Okay, since Gladiator is such an old set and we have a lot of them, we have a lot of good options, like several 4 sub start with double crit lines, a third one with attack percent as well. I should have started with this one. Another 4 sub start double crit line, like that's Gladiator, dude. Obviously depends on how long you've been playing the game, but that's just what it is. Let's just start with this one. Crit damage, attack, attack. It hates giving me the crit stats for some reason. There's the flat HP. And again, flat def to start, bro. Okay, 2 flat defs. I'm giving up on that one. We have one more double crit line. Sub start here, flat def, crit rate, crit damage, flat def. If it rolls twice into the bad sub, then I give up on it. So you've spent a while rolling several of them. None of them have rolled perfectly, which is to be expected. We're trying this last one here with attack, crit rate, energy recharge, and HP. If it can go to mostly attack and crit rate, that would be good, but let's see here. Ooh, it avoided HP though. All right, that's not bad. 13 crit rate, 10 attack. 13 energy recharge. That's probably the best one actually. We really don't have a ton of sands options. I must have gotten rid of all the not good looking ones at one point, but we do have this one with 10 crit rate, 7 crit damage, so we're gonna go with that. And as far as I remember, we need to go off piece. Oh wait, we do have a pyro. We must have just gotten this. We'll check 4th sub, but I don't think it's going to roll very well. Oh, it's crit rate. Well then maybe. There's really only HP here that's bad, so let's one-shot it again. Hope it doesn't roll too much into HP. It didn't touch HP, dude. Good amount of EM, attack, and crit rate. I might have a slightly better off piece, but going on piece where possible is always better so that you have the flexibility to go off piece elsewhere. Can't believe we're actually having decent artifact luck once. We actually never rolled this flower. We just got a crit rate on +4, so we're going to try this a bit more. Let's one-shot it again and hope for the best. Yeah, God. I'm pretty sure that was 2 rolls into attack, which sucks. May as well try this one as well. 1 roll into attack this time. Not horrible. I think it's better than the other one. We will lose like 10 energy recharge, but we'll gain some crit rate and crit damage. We could go Lava Walker Circlet with its massive 18 crit rate there. I think we lost even more energy recharge. Yeah, we're down to 123. I kind of want to see if it's enough anyway. We don't have much EM. We have Kazuha at C2, which helps a lot with that. And we have Yelan with her elegy, which gives us another 175. We did make it up to 2,300 attack outside of a team, which is pretty good. We're probably going to take Benny, which will not only, you know, pyro res, he gives a pretty nice attack boost himself. As far as build is concerned, I think she's pretty much good. We do got to raise her talents, of course, as well. Our first weekly boss run did net us 2 of these, so we don't even have to go transfer them, which is pretty cool. We're gonna get that up to 8, as we like to do for God mode. At the time of recording, it's Monday, so weekly bosses have just reset, which is why I waited, so that we can at least get her burst to 8 as well. I don't think getting her skill to 8 is that important. And there we go. Ooh, we actually got 3 this time, quite lucky. Since we got 3, I think what I'm actually gonna do is just get her burst to 7 and her normal to 9. This is what I would rather do. Like, her burst does do a decent amount of damage, but it's once. So much more of her damage is just coming from normals. So she herself is ready. She is still C0. We did pull for her C1, but I do want to test a little bit at C0, see what the actual damage jump is getting her to C1. Because the text here can be a little confusing. Mask of the Red Death is further enhanced. The value of the increase is 100% because Mask of the Red Death increase is currently at 221. What it sounds like is that this would go up to 442. I don't think we'll be able to actually see that reflected in the stat page, but we're gonna check it, of course. My main team will be about the same as in raising mode. We got Benny, Kazuha, Yelan, and Arlecchino. So we have absorbed it. We're doing like, damn, okay, we're doing like 109. I just saw 109 attack in there. Wow, level 90 with higher talents definitely makes a big difference. Who would have thought? I didn't see numbers anywhere near those on raising mode. Like, that's crazy. I do want to do closer to a full rotation now that everyone has bursts. It is possible Arlecchino will just die again on Liam here, but let's see what we can do, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, now Kazuha. Oh my god, though, we are getting some big numbers. 168? Hold on a second. What was that? Wait a second. What was that? Was that nearly 200? I'm not sure I was actually seeing that right. I need to look at that again. No, that was 216. Dude, we were getting like 200k normals. At least for a second there we were. What the hell? That is... What? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. It is possible because on some of the runs we started with a basically full bond of life like right now. Maybe it just scales a lot harder than I thought it would, but we'll see. All right, here we go. 125. No. I mean, like, oh, there was a 165 and a 132. The numbers are kind of all over the place, so I'm not sure exactly. Obviously, we're not getting a vaporize for every single normal attack we do, so I imagine that's where some of the variance would be. I think what we're actually going to do for now is take Kazuha out. I know we will lose some damage by just putting another Hydro in there, like Sing-Sho, for example, but I would like to make it more consistent for now. All right, what are we getting? Yeah, there was a 160. Yeah, and a 140 and a 111. So she definitely still can't vaporize every hit, but I think because of the internal cooldown, that would be impossible anyway. The other really good thing with her C1 is interruption resistance. We can try and see which Mastery attacks actually knocks her around, and if they don't after C1, like this spinning blade attack, I'm sure will knock her back indeed. This one I'm sure will as well. Okay, we have a decent idea about our current resistance to interruption and damage at C0. Let's go ahead and grab that C1. It's gonna be a little hard to test the interruption resistance because not only do we need to be in the Mask of the Red Death state, but we need to be normal or charge attacking at the moment he hits us. So we are in the state now. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Wow, that's a lot of interruption resistance then. That's amazing. I imagine massive stuff like lava churls slamming you with both of their fists will still interrupt you and other like massive attacks, but it's a good amount of interruption resistance. And now for her damage increase, this obviously isn't going to be a perfectly scientific test or anything, but we're just trying to get some idea if we can notice something immediately. 90k, we're starting with 90ks now and we got like a 156 there. Okay. That is definitely more. I gotta do a few more runs because like in this team, I think I did see somewhere around 160 once at least. We're starting with nearly, there was a 178. Okay. Actually pretty big damage increase there. Imagine with Kazuha. I do want to do one more run in this team though, but there's definitely a noticeable damage increase. 237. What was that 237? And there was a 190. Okay, what is so different about that run? I don't understand why her damage is so different every time. Moga trying to understand Genshin Impact. Challenge impossible. All right, here we go again anyway. So, oh yeah, we're starting with over 200k. What? What am I doing so differently now? Maybe the first few runs just were bad for some reason. Why am I getting 200k hits? 174. Okay, it's again not as impressive as the other times. Now we're out of Binny Ring, but I mean, yes, I know the more bond of life she has, the stronger her attacks will be, but I feel like in most cases we are starting the battle with basically full bond of life, if not very close. So I didn't think it would make that big of a difference, but apparently it does. Could that really be the only variable here though? That's wild if so. So yeah, we definitely have the full bond of life now. And okay, yeah, 240. Okay. Literally almost just one-shot Masanori. Apparently her damage really scales that hard off of Bond of Life. I didn't think it would be that much though. 243, the first attack. The first attack was a 243 and then we're like still getting constant 200s. What? I need to start with 0 Bond of Life. So we're gonna go ahead and do her ultimate, completely clear Bond of Life. With her signature weapon though, we are almost getting kind of close to a full Bond of Life. I mean, yeah, that's not that far off, but apparently it makes that big of a difference. Well, we did get a 190k there at like the first strike again, so it doesn't make, I don't know. I have no idea. This is a very simple team. There can't be that many variables except Bond of Life. Apparently though, C1 does make a very big difference. And now just for fun, I do want to put Kazuha back in there. All right, here we go. What are we getting? What are we getting? I didn't see that last number there. It definitely started with a 2 though. May have been like a 264. Masanori just died way too fast, but okay. I'm done testing. We're already over 2 hours and we haven't even started on Abyss yet. C1 is definitely good and worth it. That's the takeaway. Also, the actual amount of Bond of Life you have really seems to impact her damage, so making her signature even better because you get an extra boost there. I do definitely still think her C1 is better than her weapon though. We're gonna quickly go through floor 9 and 10. Oh yeah, that's good. She really shines a lot if you have multiple enemies around. 297 I just saw there. Now, of course, we do have like a vaporize buff in this chamber, so I'm not really gonna count that, but still. Ah, leave me alone! Apparently her C1's not good enough to not get interrupted by those spinning robots, or I was just never able to actually start a normal attack. I don't know, but that was annoying. One attack for 180k. I remember on raising mode, that was exactly 80k. I even took a screenshot of it. So damn, we over doubled that attack. Kind of interesting, I suppose. It's time to get my revenge, you stupid waters. I don't think the team I'm currently using is going to be as good for these guys because they're made of water. So even though my overloaded team is not particularly good, I mean, I don't even have Chevers at C6 and she's still level 70. I did kind of want to try it again anyway. Ooh, I did just get like 100k there. Obviously no vaporize in this team. She's still kicking ass. Here we go. It's over for you guys now. I'm going to be so sad if we even die once on these guys. Oh my god. Okay, that was close already. We did get a 152 with the burst there. Oh my god, they're so aggressive. No. Okay. Ojo-sama died. It's not over yet. No. I don't care if we can still kill them. I'm gonna take it as a win. Go, Benny. They were never this aggressive. Leave me alone. All right, you bastards. You're not gonna get away with this. Oh my god, my facial has 10,000 HP. Okay, she doesn't have artifacts on. Okay, one's dead at least. That should make it easier to deal with. You don't get to win this time. Oh my god, that was almost literally just a repeat of raising mode. That was, I hate those things. Okay, floor 12. Neither of the floors are that great, honestly, because we have Pyro Abyss Mage, we have Pyro stuff here, and then a single target boss. But in second half, we have just 3 single target bosses, and we've already established she is much better in AoE than single target. That being said, I think these couple of Pyro things aren't going to bother us that much because we're gonna go back to our original team. We'll see how it goes though. So, starting with floor 1 here. We do unfortunately already have this Abyss Mage, but we'll see. I didn't do Kazuha's burst. I'm already messing up. This is insanely cool. Oh my god, those things died so fast though. That's crazy. Oh, and one of those almost died super fast as well. All right, we're basically on the second rotation now. We are going to try and recycle that real quick. All right, we have our Bond of Life. Ooh, oh, what the hell was that? They died so fast. Here we just have a bunch of these guys. Oh, yeah, that's not great. I mean, she can still kill them relatively fast. But yeah, they have a bunch of pyro-res. Oh yeah, and then these guys. Oh Jesus. We're gonna actually do her burst so we can get her E back. And then yeah, we can sort of start the cycle over now. Ah, come on, Kazuha. All right, Kazuha can do burst. Yelan can do burst. Benny can do burst. Here we go. Now we're gonna absorb and go crazy. I don't really see any numbers, but they just literally all got shredded. That was amazing. All right, final Arlecchino chamber. Oh man, this is actually going to be tough because they like blast me with stuff. Ranged is probably safer here at least, especially since we can't heal. Oh boy, we have to burst already. Yeah, I actually didn't really think this through. This will probably take a few tries. They are already half dead, but still. Okay, they are kind of dancing now. Oh, what? Was that it? It felt like they still basically had half their HP left. I don't even know what happened. Okay, but they're dead. And that actually wraps up floor 12. I was really expecting we'd have to do Coppelia more than once. But yeah, there she is. That was probably one of the biggest raising to God mode differences I've done. I mean, she was actually still pretty strong at raising mode, but now she's just definitely in my top 3 favorite DPSs now. Neuvillette will probably hold #1 place for a while, but in the right situations like Chamber 2 of floor 12 there, she is absolutely insane. But I mean, she can still definitely hold her own in single target. So I am fully confident in saying she is, you know, 100% capable of doing everything Genshin has to offer, at least right now. Not that I feel like they're gonna change much about their end game, but you know, one thing I don't really like about her is that you need her signature weapon for this scythe to appear. Otherwise it looks kind of pitiful. Let me show you with Staff of Homa. It just looks like that, which I mean, I get it, I guess, but still kind of sad. Anyway, I really like Arlecchino. I think if you have a lot of other DPSs like, you know, Linny or Neuvillette or whoever else, I don't think you necessarily need her. So don't feel like you're missing out. But yeah, she's like a good all-around DPS. What more can I say? Let me know what you think about her though in the comments down below. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.